Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at things that are harder for men. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. Playing or interacting with children without someone automatically having the assumption that they are a pedophile. I once saw a middle-aged man berated and questioned by people in a restaurant for being out to dinner with a 15-year-old girl. It was his daughter. I genuinely wish I was kidding about this. That's so sad. You just want to have a nice day with your daughter and everyone thinks that you're like a pedophile or something. Wow, that's really sad. I didn't know it was like this serious. Most men seem socially starved and only have 1 or 2 close friends, if that. Oh really? I didn't know that. I thought guys had more friends. If it weren't for my job and my family, I wouldn't have talk at all. Went a long time like that after I got out of high school. A solid 7 months and said maybe 10 words. Lived alone and worked a solitary job. My voice was hoarse as all when I started talking reliably again. I had no idea this was the case. I always thought guys had more friends because they'd always be on Discord with each other. Well, that's for all the guys that I meet. Like, they have like a Discord group and all of them would just join when it's like a certain time, like at night or something. Our family went to an optometrist appointment a couple days ago. They looked at me and told me all the information about the kids, even though my husband was with me. I thought that it was the opposite to dealing with mechanics and repairmen, when they ignore me and explain everything to my husband. Neither is fair or right. I agree, come on. This is really sad though, because I do feel like, you know, people would just assume the mother takes care of everything. But come on. The dad is there too. The dad is their dad, okay? Sharing feelings. I have a lot of male friends and a fiance who I've had to bend over backwards to get any kind of response when asking if they're okay. I get some women are like this too, but realize it's a lot harder for men because of the social standpoint of men need to be tough, so no showing feelings kind of thing. I agree with this. You know when they teach young boys, like you're not supposed to cry because you're a boy, you know? Tough it up kind of thing. That's really sad. Like, you really be teaching kids to suppress their emotions at such a young age? That's so bad. Having anxiety problems. When I, a woman, talk about my anxiety disorder, people are sympathetic. When I talk about my husband's anxiety disorder, people start saying things like, he needs to man up. We both get judgment for it, but he gets a whole extra bit of toxic masculinity related judgment. That's so bad. That's so true. They always say that for men, you know? They're always like, oh, he just needs to be a man kind of thing. That's really sad. Why can't people just understand that we're all human, you know? It doesn't really matter what gender we are. Working in childcare or being close to children in general. In my country, some childcare places were reluctant to hire men because the parents would complain that they are not made for the job, or even worse, that they are certainly pedophiles. Oh my gosh. Man. Taking their child to a public bathroom, especially if the child is a girl. Oh, for sure. I've noticed my male friends feel this extra pressure to find a job with a high salary, even if the job makes them unhappy, and regardless of having a family to support. It seems like more of their identity is shaped by how much they make, rather than what they do or how much they enjoy their lives. My single female friends just seem happier in their jobs for different reasons. I can't imagine going through life feeling that extra pressure, and being told that my worth is defined by a number. What in the world? That's true, eh? Crying and expressing their real feelings. Problem is, people do actually shy away from it. A dude breaking down in public will gain a bit of temporary sympathy, but on the whole, people will be less inclined to be around him. I know this from personal experience, and honestly, don't blame them. I was a hot mess for like 3 years. I'm super thankful for the few friends that stuck around, but not mad about those who didn't. These are actually so sad. Like, it's a lot sadder. Being expected to make the first move. Why can't we all do everything? Guys work in a woman's world and vice versa. But thankfully, this is getting better now because I know a lot of girls start asking like the partner out first or like the guy out first. The expectation that as a man, you automatically know how to fix cars and are a generally handy guy around the house. If you don't know, talk about these things, you're a weird dude or not manly. The thing is, I feel like everyone should learn these basic things, you know? Like how to fix the basic things in your car. Just because it's more safe that way, you know? Gaining custody of their children, even when the mother is clearly an unfit parent. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's so true. I've seen like a case where the judge gave custody to the mum, even though the kids didn't want to be with the mum. That's crazy, hey? What? So my brother's ex was an emotionally abusive person who neglected the son repeatedly. He came home around midnight to her drunk and my nephew crying because she never fed him dinner. He took her to court trying to get full custody. She promised the judge she'd do better and that you can't take a mother from her son. The judge awarded 50-50 custody. My brother is trying to take her to court again. My nephew breaks into sobs when he has to go to his mum's. This is what I'm talking about. What? The thing is, why can't it be kids who have the choice, right? Like, who they want to be with? Because kids know. I mean, as long as a kid is like over a certain age, I feel like the kid should have like a say too, shouldn't they? Speaking out about things like sexual harassment or things that have traumatized them. Whenever I see a man talk about things like that, he's brushed off, or there's some angry women in the comments saying stuff like, well, women go through that every day. Like, shut up, Karen, and let the man vent. You can't just disregard someone's pain just because someone else goes through the same pain. Buying flowers for your space. I like flowers, bro. I like flowers too. That's kind of cute, honestly. I like flowers too. Why can't she just buy me flowers too? I love flowers. Living longer. Oh, women live longer, eh? Ah. Well, nothing we can do. Being a teacher or daycare provider. Are there less teachers? What? I guess there's less primary school teachers that are men, right? But I do know if you're a male teacher, you're more likely to get a job here because there are less male teachers, so they're finding for more male teachers. I think this is for primary school. I forgot, but something around that. Self-care. A woman cleans her face and uses some fancy good-smelling lotion to keep her skin healthy. Perfectly fine, encouraged even. A man doing the same. Obviously he's gay. No manly men clean up more than with a 3-in-1 shower soap that dries out their skin. But I think this is getting better because I know a lot of guys who take care of their skin now. You know? Like they're actually doing like the 10-step routine. Or like they're trying. Or like, you know, their girlfriends tell them to do this and this and this and this. And then they put a mask on their face every single night. And I'm like, nice. And I feel like men, they do like doing this, but they're just afraid of being judged. And that's so sad because why would you judge someone for taking care of their skin? And if their skin is bad, people would literally judge them for not taking care of their skin. Man, people are annoying. Feeling responsible for your partner's physical safety. I know my husband and some of my friends feel like they should be ready to protect me if we're attacked. That must be terrifying. Oh my gosh. I'll protect you. I got you. I'm strong. Height. I feel like that is pretty standard. Tall women are marketable as models. Short women are seen as cute. No matter what, there is a market for either type of woman. However, short men are laughed at and made fun of. Women will openly say they won't date a man unless he's 6 foot. My husband is shorter than me at about 5'5", and he grew up thinking he'd never find a woman. Where the short kings at? That's true, eh? I feel like when we see someone who's tall, we just think they're like attractive, right? But the thing is, when I see someone that's short, I don't find them unattractive. But I do agree that because we always see like tall men in like movies or like shows and stuff, and they're always attractive, we just associate tall men with attractiveness, right? But I have to say, if you refuse to date someone just because their height is bothering you, that's really shallow. Like things that can't be helped, like height and all that stuff, you know. But I do understand everyone has their own personal preference in who they want to date and whatever, and that's fine, you know, that's fine. Date who you want to date, but I just think it's shallow. And I'm not going to tell you how to live your life because that's your life and you should be happy, you know. You should be happy with who you want to date and everything. It's just, you know, like, why? What if they're a really good person? Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.